Tarotscopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Aquarius. Hello Aquarius, this is vickieverlie, the rock and roll prophetess, and we're going to get right into the reading here for your month of April 2014. Alright, I'm going to start shuffling up the cards and see what the Spirit has to share for Aquariuses in April of 2014. Okay. Well, so far looking pretty good. Let me get a few more cards just to see what's going on here. I think I need one more to clarify. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look here. These first cards were telling me that things have been out of balance, although things have been out of balance with Temperance in reverse. That's a card of balance and harmony, and it does seem to be relating to somebody's personal relationship or a partnership that you're involved in. So it says that although things have been out of balance or may have been out of balance here, we're going to get back in sync. Ten of Cups says we're going to work it out, or we're finding some happy middle ground, or there's something to be really happy about, or something to celebrate. Often this could even be a wedding. So maybe there's some wedding coming up, or maybe somebody's getting married and there's all this pre-wedding stuff that just gets your life in an uproar. That could be what it is. But then it'll say like, it's going to be a happy ending, or all's well that ends well kind of a deal here. And this is saying, you know, the stress is going to leave. Or sometimes this can say you're stressing or you're worrying over nothing. Release it. I do have some air stuff going on here. Now, you are an air sign, Aquarius. But also this month we are having an eclipse in Libra, so it could also be referring to that. I've got the two air signs together, and what it looks like to me, it's the older, whether this is male, female, whatever. I think because we have the Page and the King, we're talking generational here. We're talking about an issue between an older generation versus a younger generation. So you might be this, and this could be your father, or grandfather, or grandmother. I won't swear that it's a male necessarily in these general readings. You could be this, even regardless of your age. You know, you could be an adult yourself, but this could still be a living parent, grandparent, and so on. Or if you're a parent, you could be the parent, and this could be your child. But there's definitely, we don't see things the same. We don't agree. Five of Swords is a stalemate. I see things one way, you see things the other. We're locking horns, we're clashing. I feel like this is a separate entity from this other thing here. Excuse me, I don't feel like this is the same thing at all. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water. So there's some great happiness and joy. As one thing is getting kind of worked out and ironed out over here, there's something else that, and this is no surprise, I want to say. This is long-standing. This has been going on for a long time here. But I think that what it's saying is just leave it alone. Let this person stay, or this person stay. If you're the adult and this is your child, they're going to have to find out things on their own. Let them make their mistakes. If you're this is you, adult, and this is your parent, grandparent, somebody that's still living, they're from another generation. They're really just never going to see things your way. They came from a different time. And you're never going to, you can't convert them. But that doesn't mean you can't still love them. This feels very much like family. This feels like you're not getting rid of this person. This isn't just, you can just break up with them and go on with your life. You're kind of stuck with them. So it's about acceptance. It's about acceptance and let them be them and you be you, and let somebody being their self. So I think that could be definitely what we're having a realization about this month with you guys, Aquarius. I want to go over and take a look at these cards here. I mean, excuse me, the chart here, because this is important, in particular this month, because it's the eclipse season. So these are the first set of eclipses for the year of 2014, and it's going to affect everybody in a little bit of a different way. The reason that the eclipses are more powerful is because they last, there's only 2 a year. So well, there's two sets. There's here, and then we'll have another set in the fall sometime. So the effects of these eclipses, usually they're going to last a good long time, a good 6 months. It's not like your average new and full moon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get the wheel out, and I'm going to put Aquarius on the ascendant, which is you. Now, if you don't know, the ascendant and the rising sign are the same thing. So if you know your rising sign or your ascendant, you can want to look at that too. The first eclipse occurs on April 15th, and it's occurring in the sign of Aquarius. So that's going to be in your 9th house of foreign travel, spiritual beliefs, higher education. So for instance, this kind of thing, this could definitely be something like an argument over school. You know, you're going to go to school. No, I don't want to. I mean, it could be something as similar as simple as that. But it could also be, hey, I want to go to this college. I want to go away to college. And it's like, no, we go here. Or our whole family's always gone to this school. Or, you know, it's something like, it could be something like that. 9th house too could be, if this is an older person, maybe they come from another country. Maybe they have come from a different culture. The old country, as they say. You know, they came from the old country. So they have a different set of beliefs that's never going to be changed. I'm telling everybody, you need to watch what you're saying on this day, because Mercury is squaring Pluto, and in a nutshell, what that can be is your words could be, you could say something that you couldn't take back anymore. You could say something that you would definitely regret. This could be a student teacher also with 9th house being involved here. If you're a teacher, this could be your student. If you're a student, this could be your teacher. And maybe you clearly don't see eye to eye. That part we've got that covered. We don't see eye to eye. But again, I want to say that doesn't mean we can't come to some kind of agreement. We can't get along. But I would hold my tongue on the 15th. It's best to just walk away, because it could really escalate, and it could really do some severe damage. So it's best to keep to yourself on the 15th, not get into any altercations with anybody. Student, teacher, grandfather, whoever. It doesn't matter. Nobody. Okay, and then we're going to have the new moon is going to occur on April 29th. So the full moon takes away, and it could take away relationships if you don't watch your step, if you don't watch what you say. Mercury's trining Pluto on the 29th in your 4th house. So the trine is more, we can communicate with ease, we can get our point across, we maybe even can make some impact and some change, but it's going to be through reason and kindness, not through confrontation. And this is occurring in your 4th house of home and family. So this could definitely have to do with things going on with family members. But the wedding's still on, or, you know, if you had a fight with your love, you're not broken up, you're going to make up. So that's that part over here. I mean, don't worry about that. And sometimes it's about you have to learn how to fight. You have to learn how to fight fair, because there's no fairy tales in life. Everybody has disagreements. Everybody does fight, and you have to learn how to fight and make up. And that could be as simple as that. That's what it could be talking about for you for this month, Aquarius. Okay, so that's it. This is like just a little glimpse into what it's really like to get a reading with me. A personal reading is much more in depth. I look at your chart specifically, I tune into you specifically, and I can pick up a lot more reading for an individual. Several people were asking about my deck. I wanted to show my deck. It's a Hanson Roberts, Hanson, Roberts, Roberts. I've been using it for years and years. I've worn several decks out. I like it because of the scrolly Celtic designs, and I like the illustrations of the card, very similar to the regular, what's the name of the deck that everybody uses? I actually have one over here, a smaller version. The Rider-Waite. It's very similar to the Rider-Waite deck in the illustrations, but a little different. And the other thing I like about this deck is its size. You can easily put your hands around it. It's the size of a regular deck of cards, and real easy to use, real easy to handle in your hands. I like it. Okay, so I want to thank everybody for donating, because with your donations it makes it worthwhile for me to keep doing these free readings every month. And also all the new clients that I've been picking up. It's been a pleasure to read for you, and I look forward to meeting more new people this way. Thank you for watching and donating and sharing my videos. I appreciate that a lot. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon. What is orgonite? Originally discovered in the 1930s by Wilhelm Reich, orgone energy, or etheric energy, is present in living things including the human body. Reich proposed that illness occurs when our etheric body is out of balance, and that positive orgone energy could realign the etheric field, thus facilitating healing and balance of one's life force, chi or prana. It has since been scientifically proven that energy called piezoelectricity, meaning electricity resulting from pressure, is created by the compression of certain materials such as quartz crystals, wood, salt, sugar, ceramics, and bones. As the resin cures in an organite piece, it shrinks and compresses the organic matter contained within. The energy emitted creates a positive energy generator. You really can feel the energy coming forth from these pieces. Organite clears the air and neutralizes negative emotions as well as electronic clutter from our high-tech devices. Each organite piece is lovingly hand-created using intuitive pairing of materials to enhance and raise vibration and aid in ascension and a spiritual awakening. I use materials from nature, including the bark from a sacred willow for grounding, and gold flakes to emulate the golden light basking down from the higher dimensions. Visit my Etsy shop for a wide selection of handmade orgone pieces, especially designed for spiritual growth, including heart opening, chakra alignment and activation, and more. Visit www.orgoneenergyflow.etsy.com to see more beautiful orgone pieces. And remember, you are love and beauty incarnate.